We're live.
We are live.
We're live. We are live.
Do you want to go in?
Yeah.
We do, but we're not going to jump the queue.
No, go
we
in.
literally just walk
You're
in.
being given permission to jump the queue. Do it. Do it. Hello everyone. We are live with Celluloid Screens. We are heading into screen 3. It's very busy. And right now we are about to start our Celluloid Screens 2023 program launch. And as you'll see, we have a lot of people coming in. Hi everyone! Say hello! Hello everybody, you are live! All these glorious people coming in on this very, very warm day. Thankfully, we have aircon. Hi, Lauren. Thank you. I had my head on today. So we're about to do Celluloid Screens 2023 program launch. That's why we're here today. Thank you for tuning in. We will be starting at about 7 o'clock. So in the meantime, you can just talk to me. Here's Polly.
That's me trying to
Say
avoid.
hello.
Hello.
It's Polly.
How's everyone doing? Is there a delay? Because sometimes there's a delay. Oh no,
I
Lauren.
don't know.
Lauren's reacted to your hair.
Hi. Let's say hi to Rob. Two stars for the show, actually. 2 stars.
That was me.
And there's
That was
bonus
me.
Claire. Bonus Claire. See, we're all here.
We're matching.
We are matching. Represent.
I didn't get the memo.
Oh, Claire. You didn't get the memo about Celluloid Screens? What a rubbish excuse. Lauren says hi, everyone.
Hello, Lauren.
Hello. So, I'm going to go in. I haven't really got anything else to tell you other than it's Celluloid Screens program launch 2023, and we are going to be live streaming it. So if you can't be here tonight, not a problem, because you won't miss anything. I will have the camera on and everything. Heading into the screen now. I'm going to turn the camera around. Oh, it's very good. We've got quite a lot of people here this time. Some lovely familiar faces and some new ones too, which is really nice. And we'll soon be announcing the exciting things we've got planned for you. We've got some amazing feature films, short films, maybe a special event. So keep watching. Want to get some more people online. If you know anybody that might want to watch this, give them a nudge. Say, come on, get on this.
Oh, what are the odds? What are the odds?
Make sure my phone is still on loud. Why would it be? It never is, but I always feel like I want to check. Yeah, I'll check mine as well. Of course it isn't, because it never is. Okay, well, either we're not cooking or there's something to come then. Because I think you said it was like 60 something.
You can talk to me again for a while, just to pass the time. Here I am, case you don't know me, I'm Lucy Swift and I am the social media officer and programmer for Celluloid Screens. It's very dark in here, I apologise. So here I am, doing the social media. And what was I going to say? I forgot. Damn it. Well, what I can tell you is, again, if you just tuned in, hello, thank you for tuning in. Tonight is the programme launch for Celluloid Screens 2023, which takes place this October the 19th to the 22nd. So the programme launches tonight, and then on Saturday the 9th of September is when full weekend passes go on sale. So if you are thinking about getting a pass, make sure you are online, ready to book, or come down to the showroom in person. That might be your best bet, because they do tend to sell very quickly. And yeah, then you can come and get your pass. We will be selling day passes this year, which is something we've not done before. We're going to try it out. They will be going on sale at a later date though, as will individual tickets for other films. It's getting pretty busy in here now. What else can I tell you? We'd love to know what you think of the programme after we have announced it tonight. We want to know what you're excited about seeing. Just generally what you think, what you're looking forward to. Lauren said Saturday's squeaky bum time. Yep, absolutely, definitely. It's always a really nerve-wracking day for everyone, but hopefully everyone will get their passes and get the seats that they want. But yes, we've got a lot to show you tonight, and we are very excited about this year's programme. And so yeah, we want to know exactly what you think and what you're looking forward to, and just get in touch, tell us what you think, talk to us, message us, and comment on this video, or get in touch on Twitter, well, X, sorry Elon, X, or on Facebook or on Instagram. On Facebook, obviously, we are Celluloid Screams. On X, we are at Chef Horrorfest, and on Instagram, we are at Celluloid Screams, which we also are on the other thing, Threads. That's it. Does anyone use it? We've all got it, but who uses it? Anyway, so yeah, that's basically what's about to happen. Hello, Dan. And yeah, we're gonna be going live with Rob and Polly on stage. In a few minutes, by 7 o'clock. So yeah, love to know your thoughts on what are your predictions. Have you got any predictions about what we might be showing? Oh, Mercer's not here. What, Mercer? You're going to be missing the... What? Better have a bloody good reason. Sorry about that. Anyway, so, yes. Hello to everyone that's just joined us. As I said, if you weren't here a few minutes ago, this is Celluloid Screens 2023 programme launch, which is about to start at 7 o'clock. And we've got lots of things to show you, lots of things to announce, and we want to know what you think, what you're excited about, and all that good stuff. Yeah. Also, just another reminder in case you weren't here a few minutes ago, weekend passes go on sale on Saturday the 9th of September, and we will be having day passes this year and individual tickets, which will all go on sale at a later date, which we'll remind you of later. I think we might be going on stage, so I'm going to shut up and hand you over to Rob and Polly, and here we go. Enjoy. Bye.
Everyone, sorry, that was my fault. Hello.
Good
That
evening.
really delayed. Thank you all so much for coming. My name's Polly. I'm co-director of Celluloid Screens Sheffield Horror Film Festival, which we are here to do the programme launch. This is only the second one of these that we've done. We did a programme launch last year, and like considering that we've been running for as long as we have, it's a little weird that we weren't doing more of these because we worked so hard all year to put the programme together, and then we would announce it online. And it wasn't an event, we weren't really doing anything with it, and it felt like it should be because it is exciting. So yeah, this is why we're doing it again and shall continue to, I would have thought. But yeah, thank you again so much for coming.
If you don't know me, I'm Rob Nevitt. I created this monster 15 years ago, and I'm now the co-director with Polly. So yeah, I want to just tell you a few things before we kick off into the films and the various other exciting things that are going on. You may have, the eagle-eyed amongst you may have noticed that we are now presented by Arrow Video. Arrow have come on board very kindly as our presenting sponsor this year. We've worked with them a lot over the last 15 years basically, and this is the kind of next logical step, and we're talking about lots of exciting things going forward, so we're really pleased. And so a huge thank you to Lou and the team at Arrow for backing us on this one, and yeah, we're very excited. So the next thing I want to draw your attention to is our amazing new poster, which a few of you have asked, will that be on the t-shirt? How could it not be? There is going to be a shirt which will be slightly different to the design. I thought we've got that will be all the deal this before. The poster this year is designed by a local artist called Oliver Orchin. He's done an amazing job on this and various other assets for the whole festival brand this year. So we're very pleased with that, how that's all comes together.
We're diving in.
We are.
And we're starting strong.
We are starting strong. Special events. We're very, very pleased to be welcoming Adam Buxton, who's going to be presenting his horror-themed music video show, Bug Video Nasties, on the Friday of the festival. It's going to be amazing. If you're not familiar with this stuff, Adam is a comedian, writer, and podcast host. His podcast is amazing. He seems to know every single cool person in the world. So have a listen to his podcast. But Bug is a long-running show that's happened at the BFI South Bank, and we're absolutely thrilled that he's coming to do this. It is included in the festival pass, but for anyone wanting an individual ticket for it, they are on sale this Saturday, and there aren't very many. So get a pass. So yeah, we're absolutely thrilled that Adam's going to be joining us on the 20th of October for that event. So we'll moving swiftly along to
moving into classics now. So we do have classic films. You'll see a lot of brand new films in our lineup, including some premieres, but we do show some classics. They're important, and we've got some treats for you. So we've got Hellbound Hellraiser 2, an anniversary screening. This will include a Q&A because we've got Nick Vince and Simon Bamford joining us, and also a signing. So you'll be able to get everything signed. Have we got any Hellraiser fans in? Yeah. Of course we have. It is a sequel and a half, isn't it? It is really something.
Has anyone not seen Hellbound and has seen the first one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That'll be great for a big screen experience, seeing that. Yeah.
It is quite something.
Yeah, it really is.
So, moving on from Hellbound, we have 35 Years of Killer Clowns from Outer Space, one of my personal favourites. There are going to be a few clown-related things going on, so if you're scared of clowns, I apologise in advance, because it's not going to go well for you. So yeah, we're really pleased about Killer Clowns. And another one, we have a 30th anniversary screening of Freaked, which I'm guessing by the response, probably a lot of people haven't seen. So basically, this film was co-directed by Alex Winter of Bill and Ted, Lost Boys, and it's the most 90s gooey, horrible schlockfest that you ever think of. It basically came out of a show that he was making for MTV at the time called Idiot Box, and it's Randy Quaid stars as a mad scientist who's using a toxic fertilizer to turn people into freaks for his freak show, hence that. And Alex is going to be joining us via Zoom. Unfortunately, because of the writer strikes and the Actors Guild strikes, there's limits on travel, and also because there's no end in sight for those strikes. We were hoping Alex was going to be able to join us in person, but unfortunately, because everything is so up in the air, he's only going to be able to join us for a Zoom Q&A, which will be great in itself, because he's got a ton of stories about this film, and probably you'll want to ask stuff about other films as well. So yeah, we're really, really pleased about this. And if you have, has anyone actually seen it? Okay, so like 3, brilliant. It's an absolute treat. It's kind of, weirdly, it's a film that now is owned by Disney, which is the least Disney film you're ever going to see. But yeah, we're super stoked about it. So another new addition for this year. So around about the time 2017, we screened Hellraiser, and we were all set to screen a 35mm print of Hellraiser, and then we found out that there was no longer 35mm capability in our main screen, which is next door. And we've always been trying to find a way to bring 35mm back into the festival for your viewing pleasure, basically. So what we've decided to do is we're going to trial this and see how it works. The 35mm screen will be in this room, so as you know, anyone that can do basic maths can realise that there's a lot less seats in here than next door. But it'll be a weekend pass holder exclusive, and it will involve there'll be a limited number of tickets that you will be able to go and get for free. So you will still, with a weekend pass, you'll still get the same amount of films you always do. This will be an extra if you're lucky enough to get a ticket. And we'll try and get as many of you in as possible. And we've already got the film sorted, and it's bonkers. It's, yeah, very, very strange, but we're not going to tell you what it is, obviously, because it's a mystery. So that's just a new addition for this year. We're going to try it out. If it works, then we'll keep doing it. If it doesn't, then we'll move on and try and figure something else out. So,
onto the short films, yeah. So for those that have been to the festival before, you'll know how this works. We don't have the shorts in like a block screening, they're spread out with the feature films. We are immensely proud of them. Every year the quality is amazing, and this year is no exception. I won't go through them all individually, but the titles are just there on the screen. Rob actually put these slides together, and I must say he's done a good job of choosing some images there just to give you an idea of what sorts of things you're going to be getting. I think it really is a fantastic lineup of shorts this year. Within there, we've got ones that made me laugh, made me cry, ugly cry, not just cry, ugly cry, and made me glance behind me to make sure there was no one there. So there really is something for everyone. So yeah, hopefully you will enjoy those.
And if, in case you were wondering, the bottom right, that's actually Bruce Jones, aka Les Battersby from Coronation Street. I'll let that I'll let you wait for that one, because yeah, it's quite something.
It really is.
So a couple more special events to mention before we get on to the new features. So every year we have an art exhibition which happens in the showroom. It happens for the entire month of October. And last year we had Jim will Paint It, who was very kind enough to bring all of those artworks to display for us for the entire month. So this year is horror show The Art of Vice Press. So if you're not familiar with them, Vice Press are a company that sort of a little bit like Mondo, if you know those folks based in the States. They are based in Rotherham, so it's kind of been staring us in the face of like, why are we not partnering with these guys already? So they're basically going to be bringing like a full exhibition of their horror related work. They do all sorts, because they've got licenses for titles like from Universal Studios, so they've got like Back to the Future and Jurassic Park and all these, but they've done a solid kind of back catalogue of, and new pieces as well, that are based on horror. So we're really pleased to be partnering with them on that. And then after that we have
The party that needs no introduction, but I'll mention it anyway. Yes, as always, we will be having our closing night karaoke party. You know, it's gone down in history, hasn't it? I mean, the words will be there on the screen for you, but if you don't know the words to Total Eclipse of the Heart, might be worth learning them just in case. In case you can't see the screen, because we'll all be singing it at the end of the night, so get on that now. It's a terrific party, it really is. It's a really great chance for everybody to just kind of relax, reflect on the weekend, and chat to all the new friends you've made. It's not mentioned here, but we will have an opening party as well. So yeah, that will be equally good, just not quite as raucous and chaotic. Or maybe it will be, I don't know. It's you lot, like.
Don't you worry.
Yeah.
So, the main event is our official selection of feature films for 2023. So, our opening gala this year is the UK premiere of We Are Zombies, which is the new film from RKSS, the filmmaking collective who did Turbo Kid and Summer of '84. It's a kind of set in the near apocalyptic future where zombies are referred to as the living impaired, and they are kind of non-cannibalistic. There's basically just zombies wandering around, and a trio of slackers basically spend their time stealing zombies from the authorities in order to sell them on the black market. And it's a lot of fun. And if you've seen Turbo Kid and Summer of '84, you kind of know the vibe that you're getting. So yeah, that's our opening gala for this year. And closing gala, Polly will now tell you about.
Yeah, so closing, we are incredibly proud to have the international premiere of The Chapel. Are there any fans of Piggy, the film Piggy in here? Yeah, so this is the same director. Yeah, it's very different. It's very, very different, but it's absolutely gorgeous. I don't want to say too much about it. I never do. It's hard because I want to kind of get you excited for it, but at the same time, I don't want to say too much. It's really beautiful. I think one observation that you had, Rob, was after we watched it, you said it felt very Amblin, which I would very much agree with. And the score as well is some of the most gorgeous music I've ever heard on a film that we've screened. It's really emotional, supernatural, really chilly and creepy, but it really kind of hits hard. Pulls on the heartstrings. So yeah, hopefully you will enjoy that one as much as we did.
So the rest we're going to go through in alphabetical order. So All You Need Is Blood. We have the UK premiere of this film. It basically is centered around a 16-year-old amateur filmmaker who has kind of high hopes of becoming the next Lars von Trier or art house auteur. And this is kind of his goal until a meteor lands in his yard and his dad touches it and turns into a zombie, so he then decides to make a zombie film with his dad in the starring role. It's a ton of fun. It has loads to say about kind of amateur filmmaking, about just making art for art's sake and just doing what you want, and also the kind of relationships that you form as part of that. So we're really stoked to be having this one. Then we have this one.
Yeah, another premiere. So we've got the UK premiere of Falling Stars, which is a really, really interesting film. It's not Moorhead and Benson, but it feels very Moorhead and Benson, which I know we've got some fans here. So yeah, I'm pretty confident you'll love this one. In terms of the kind of world building around it, it's really enchanting. It's about this small town during what they call harvest season, which is actually a time where witches come down from the sky to kind of scoop people up, hence Falling Stars. But yeah, it's so well done. It's quite stripped back, but yeah, I think with its emotional intelligence and its characters and its world building and that kind of folk horror aspect, I think you'll really love this one.
Next up, we have Loop Track. So if you're a fan of Wellington Paranormal, you'll recognise this chap. This is Tom Sainsbury, who plays Officer Parker in Wellington Paranormal. This is his directorial debut. And it is surprisingly kind of straight-faced in terms of its being a kind of psychological thriller about a guy who really isn't prepared for the outdoors, going on a hike and then becoming convinced that somebody or something is following him. There are moments of kind of silliness and humour in it, as you would expect, but we love this film, and we're really pleased to have it. Yeah, we're hoping with some of a lot of these films, we're not kind of saying a lot about guests. We are hoping that a lot of the filmmakers are going to be coming out to join us for the festival, including Tom. But he's coming from New Zealand, so it kind of depends on a lot of factors. But we hope that a lot of the directors are going to join us. So then we've got #manhole. Yeah, that was our response. So basically, this is in the tradition of films like Buried and 127 Hours. This is bad things happen to a man in an enclosed location, and boy, do bad things happen to this guy who basically, on a night out, ends up falling down an open manhole and then is injured and has to try and figure out how he's going to get out. And then just when you think you know where it's going, it kind of takes on an abrupt kind of left turn that you don't see coming. But if you're into films where it's people having bad things happen to them in enclosed spaces, then yeah, you're in for a winner. This one is a really interesting one. It's a film that The Origin did a few festivals, not very many, last year. I think it did the London Film Festival last year, and we were kind of looking at it and sort of chasing it last year, but it's kind of worked out that we've been able to get it for this year. It's a kind of survival horror set in like Paleolithic times. So the entire film is in a language that's made up completely for the film. So it's been created with a linguist of this tribe that is trying to find a new settlement, and so they're basically on the move across the moors. And when they get to where they think they're going, really bad things happen that they don't kind of understand or have any preparation for, and it's really stunning. So yeah, we're very excited.
So next up we've got Pandemonium, which, yeah, we're huge fans of this. As you can see here from the image, it's very interesting. So these two guys, well actually I don't want, well, it's not ruining it, is it? It's that me not wanting to say too much again. Let's just say that the car wreck might not have gone how they thought it might have gone, and wow, what was that? And the film basically unfolds with these various depictions of hell and the people that are on their way to hell, what they did to kind of get them there, and it kind of tells you these tales in sequence. It's really, really interesting. It's incredibly dark. It was actually a hard one to place in the programme because it was sort of like, what time of day do we put this in front of people? Like, yeah, it's
Do you want to know when it's on? 10 a.m. Sunday morning.
There you go. Yeah. So get yourself some coffees, make sure you've eaten, I don't know. It's not that crazy. It's just very, very strange and very, very dark. That's what drew us to it. So I hope that you love it as much as we do.
Next, Celluloid Screams Secret Films. There are two this year. We've only done this once before in the festival's history when we screened Colour Out of Space and Synchronic as our two secret films. Yeah, we've got some good stuff for you to see in these slots. Obviously, they're only, for anyone who hasn't been to the festival before, we only announce them literally as they're about to start. So there are two of those this year. So yeah, they're something to look forward to. So on to.
So we've got T blockers as well. Oh, I think I heard a little reaction to that one as well. Yeah, we've got T blockers. Amazing. We very, very much enjoyed this film, so we're so excited to show it to you. The director, Alice, she's 18 years old, and this is her third feature, which is amazing. I can't.
Yeah, we've got like another two as well in process.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Unstoppable. I just think that's so inspiring, and it's a really, really good film. It's very kind of B-movie schlocky. It's very gooey. It's about a young trans filmmaker who, in the town that she lives in, there's like a parasitic alien that's taking over people's minds, and it's latching itself on to the kind of ignorant and hateful and bigoted citizens of the town and turning them into this like hateful, murderous army that she has to work with her friends to defeat. And yeah, it's got a lot of heart, but also it's quite gross. It ticks a lot of boxes, so yeah, we're really excited for this one. Oh, this is me. Yeah, oh, look, a little, yay. Yeah, this is a really good one. What You Wish For. It's so it's about a gambling addict who's trying to outrun his mounting debts, and he goes to stay with a friend who's done very well for himself as a personal chef. And he's quite jealous of all this wealth, and he's trying to work out how he got there. It turns out his friend has been doing some quite horrendous things, and through a series of events, he kind of gets mixed up and assumes his friend's identity, and then he kind of comes to a bit of a crossroads of how he's going to get himself out of it. It's pretty gory, but it's a very kind of twisty thriller. It keeps you guessing. It's very mysterious, and it's just really, really entertaining. So yeah, that'll be a good one. I think you'll enjoy that.
Finally,
Where the Devil Roams. So we are huge fans of the Addams family, who are actually, that's the name of the family who are behind this. They're the directors. They're a filmmaking family, which is great. We screened, no, we didn't screen The Deeper You Dig. What was the name of the other one? My mind's gone completely blank. Hellbender, that was it, Hellbender. We screened Hellbender of theirs, which went down really, really well. It's quite different, but I'm pretty confident you're going to love this one as well. It's kind of set in Depression era America. It's a murderous family of kind of cannibals, not cannibals, carnival performers who are kind of travelling around murdering people. They may or may not have unlocked the secret to eternal life. So yeah, it's a really, really interesting one. And as I said, we're huge fans of theirs anyway. So we're confident you're going to love this.
and I believe that is our programme for 2023. So, festival passes are on sale this Saturday at 12 noon from the box office here and online. So come get them, basically. And then day passes, that's something we need to talk about. So quite a few people have asked us over the years if we can do day passes, and we hadn't done them, and we figured out a way to do it this year. So there will be day passes available. They are very limited, and individual tickets as well, also very limited. Are both on sale on Friday the 22nd of September at 12 noon. Again, online or in person from the box office or over the phone, if that's your chosen way of booking things. So I think that's everything. Yeah. So yeah, the full programme information, you can sort of dig into it now. It will be live in about 15 minutes when I make the website live after this. Yeah, if you visit celluloidscreams.com, then you'll be able to sort of look in more detail about all of the stuff we've just covered. And any sharing of our sort of links and programme info would be much appreciated, because this is very much a grassroots festival. We've built kind of from the ground up a really strong community that all you guys are part of, and a big part of that is spreading the word and putting the word out about everything that we do. So thank you all for doing that on an ongoing basis, and do it again, please. Thank you. So yeah, I think we are done.
That's it. Yeah, we've got some drinks vouchers for you, so you can enjoy a little drink after this. I just want to do a couple of thank yous for people that are in the room, or one is hastily making her exit. I'll say thanks to Lucy first, whose arm must be so tired because she's live streaming. She's just sat there. If everybody wants to give the live stream away. Thank you, Lucy. Lucy's our social media officer, so she looks after everything that side. She did a great job tonight, because honestly my arm would have gone completely dead by now. And Claire, who was trying to get out, but she wants to give you your drinks vouchers, so that's totally fine. Claire looks after all of our volunteers at the festival, and she provides us so much support throughout the year when we're all kind of losing our minds as well. So yes, thank you for coming along, Claire. Little wave.
I think that's it. So yeah, join us in the bar for a drink and quiz us about any of the films if you wish. And yeah, we'll see you upstairs. Cheers.
So that's it. Get in touch. Tell us what you think, what you're excited about, all that. Thank you all for tuning in. Sorry if the sound went or anything. Yeah. Okay. Bye everyone.